Every single time that you want to level up and you want to grow, a lot of the times you feel resistance in doing everything sometimes. But I've been working on following my intuition and kind of doing what I want when I want to do it, building that muscle because I feel like it is a muscle to follow what you think is right and to do that, to go in the direction that you want to go for your life and enact true change. When you start to actually want to change, that's when the most resistance will come up in most everything that's going to take you where you want to go. And the reason is because it's going to make you uncomfortable because it's something that you're not used to. And that's how you know that change is actually happening. Because if you're making a choice, as little as it seems, and you feel no resistance, that's because it's something that you've always done and you always know, right? It's kind of like driving a car. When you first started driving a car, it's uncomfortable, it's new. You feel, well, at least when I started driving, it was a very tense experience. There was like a lot of resistance in certain times, but something as small as writing in a journal. The other day I'm doing this money challenge, and the whole point of the challenge is that you basically get money every day, right? So you get a notebook and you write down. You start with 1,000 and then it doubles every day, and then you go. I think she's going 15 days. But with that, like the first day that I started, I felt so much resistance. Like I didn't want to do it, and the point of the challenge was that you're supposed to write down like a ledger and basically take out every expense, right? Write what you would do if you got $1,000 deposited. How would you spend that money? And you have to get it down to zero every single day. That's the goal of the challenge. It was so difficult for me to get that notebook and write down. Like the amount of resistance that I had in my body was insane for writing a journal. Like it was insane. And then when I actually started getting down to it and I actually did the exercise, I just forced, like you have to push yourself through it. And I forced myself to do it. And I realized that there were so many limiting beliefs that I was holding on to in receiving money that I had to break through. But it goes through resistance. You have to push through the resistance. And the reason why is because it is your old beliefs screaming, crying, and trying to hold you back, because guess what? They're dying. It is a part of you. And it's just like that thing. If something is dying, it will scream, kick, and fight to stay alive, right? It wants to stay alive. This old limiting belief of yours wants to stay alive. And here's the thing, even though it feels so small, if it feels a lot of resistance, you have to do it. You have to do it. And I don't mean resistance in like oh my God, this feels like a bad feeling. Like I have a bad feeling about this, like something stupid and dumb, obviously not. But if it is something that because it'll kind of like freeze up in your body, right? It's like this freezing moment, and you will want to do everything, right? For me, a lot of the times you'll go back to your vices. My vice is TikTok, so I'm like, oh my God, I just want to open my phone. Oh my God, I just want to do something like the urge to just immediately divert yourself. You have to do it. You just have to do it. Push through it. And it's a practice that you have to get used to, because that's how you're going to get yourself to do these hard things. But that's how you're going to grow and change, because like the quote said, your mind is the only limit. The only limit is your mind. You are stopping yourself from getting to your greatest potential because that's just all you've ever known. And the body wants to stay in homeostasis, right? You want to